Hello, this is me again. I decided to record probably the last video about my recent trip to Poland. I was thinking about it a little bit, how to put it together, but now I'll decide where, I decided to do this because a lot of people that travel to Poland from United States or even other mostly Western countries usually have this I don't know dilemma, this um, view. What city is the best in Poland to visit? So I would say 90% of them, say that's either Krakow or Warsaw, Warsaw, and and I would like to elaborate about it a little bit. Um, it's Warsaw is Warsaw is the capital, is about I would say roughly about 2 million strong at this point. So it is it is a very busy, very fast moving type of city. So if you're an American, you might kind of more or less compare it to New York City, although Warsaw is about a quarter of the New York City size, but more or less you might find a similar atmosphere over there, which means it's very fast. This is the place where you go to make a quick and big buck. In Poland. So it's a business town. It's a town when you might say the streets are paved in gold, but if you are looking to make a lot of money, in a short amount of time and kind of climb the corporate ladder, if you're looking for, you're hungry for money, you wanna, you're a business oriented person, Warsaw will be your choice definitely. The rest, I would say, the culture, the the museums, the theaters, the night living, will be the I would say will take the second place, the second stage. Although there is also a lot of a lot of great places to visit and hang out. Warsaw will be definitely your it is a business city, but the rest is the addition to it. So this is will be definitely recommended for people who are have kind of they're business oriented, that like the fast moving city. They like hustle and bustle and crowds, like the fast pace of living. Warsaw will be the one that you probably like more. Krakow, on the other side, Warsaw, Poland's previous capital. I think it was. I don't remember what exact year it was when it was moved to Warsaw, but I think it was somewhere like in the beginning of 17th century. The king Zygmunt Vasa, he moved the capital from Krakow to Warsaw. He had also his properties in Sweden at the time. So for him to go between Sweden and Krakow was kind of long way. So he decided to move capital to Warsaw. This is what the kind of urban legend says. So Krakow, on the other side, is first and foremost is a college town. It's a home to one of the oldest still functioning European universities, the Jagiellonian universities. So that goes back to 14th century. So Krakow will be, there is also a lot of business there, especially the IT and high tech business. But Krakow's main attraction, the main motto is to be a cultural and college capital of Poland. So it is the style of living is a little slower than in Warsaw. It's much more relaxed. It is a smaller city, still big. But it's about half of the size of Warsaw. It is it has a slower pace. It's the old town is much bigger, and there is a lot of museums, a lot of galleries. It's a lot of universities, as I said. It's more artsy. It's more I would say refined. And because it was not destroyed during the war, all the stuff, the old stuff that you see over there is original. It's so if somebody tells you that this church is from 14th century, yes, it is. It was never rebuilt. It stands till this day how it was built when it was originally built. Okay, also, yeah, well, you might say Krakow got lucky during the last war because the damage to it was minimal. The Germans, hightailed out of there, within one night, and the next day the Ruskies came, and there was virtually no fighting. Maybe some skirmishes, but there was no major destruction to that city. So again, if you like, city that it's more of the refined cultural, slower moving, um, uh, Krakow will be your choice. And a few other things. Although Warsaw is more of the business city, it's much more liberal. You see the freaking rainbow things, all over the town. While in Krakow, it's I've been, a couple months ago and haven't seen any. So this will tell you that although I would not call Krakow to be conservative by any means, but it's really not that whacked out full blown leftist liberal as Warsaw is. So if you kind of don't like some things, some fashionable lifestyles recently, overblown out of proportion and in your face, Krakow will probably be your better bet. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not going to see this stuff over there, but it's not going to be that much in your face like in Warsaw it will be. So my opinion, I like them both. Each one for its best, for what it has to offer. And I've been coming to Poland for years, and every time I'm there, I'm visiting both of those cities, and I like them both. But it's really not what's better, Krakow or Warsaw. It's what do you like? What do you expect? What are your expectations? What would you like to see? And I repeat again, if you are there to see, bustling, fast-moving, fast-paced, business-oriented city, you know, in the United States, again, may be comparable in style to New York. Warsaw is your choice. If you are, on the other hand, prefer something that is little, slower, more refined, more cultural, more artsy, more collegey, you know, Krakow is your choice. And United States, I think I might kind of maybe compare it to Boston. It has, you know, some similar, vibe and feel to it. And I, me being living in Connecticut, I I know both of those cities. I like Boston and I like New York. But each of them has definitely different flavor, different vibe to it. Same like Krakow and Warsaw. So it's not Krakow or Warsaw. It's I would say it's Krakow and Warsaw. So this will probably conclude my series from Poland, and kind of thinking what should I do again with my channel. If should I keep it going, and what would you like me to do? If you have any comments, any suggestions, I will definitely take it into consideration. So this will conclude the 2022 trip to Poland series. Over and out. Bye.